Missed by Walker, rebound by Adams, his 6th. Morant blows by Primo, attack! Holy cow! That
Oh, wow! Petey, I thought we'd seen it all. We have not seen it all.
is could not clear the defensive glass. Oh,
my
Gacapernal.
gosh. Look at this. Partner, take an elbow sandwich as I get to the rim.
Oh, my. As the kids say, he caught a body.
Look at the bench.
Tyus Jones has joined Ja Morant in the backcourt. Morant splits the defense.
Oh, my goodness.
He loaded up on this one. And you can see he's able to get it by Smith. He's 6'1".
Yeah.
He's all of 6'1".
And you know what I say, Quinn, and I think about this.
Morant trying to feed it. Ball to the floor. Ja from the seat of his pants. Lob for Aldama! Holy cow, you've got to be kidding me!
Look at this hustle. He's waiting. He's waiting for the right pass. Santi Aldama gives him the opportunity. How about from the seat of his pants? Throws a perfect lob to Santi. They ball fake you. Go back door. We're talking about backdoor cuts. We didn't throw it.
Avery Bradley with the deflection against Bang. Oh, Morant! What an incredible block!
That you're going to ever see.
Yeah, Bain's the initial defender, and he blocks it with two hands. It almost grabbed it off the glass. Murray 1 of 2.
The bench still standing.
Adams going long. Morant! He hit it! Ja Morant, insanity!
Look at this. He tells him throw it long. Get my feet underneath me. In the air, behind the basket. I don't know which one is better. I mean, look, the dunk, of course, the dunk is the one that's going to get you out of the seat. But this is amazing to be able to catch the ball.
Porter for 3. Long rebound, Morant. Wow, the speed of Morant. Wow, undresses Caldwell Pope to the cup. Yes, as a foul. Maybe the play of the year by Ja Morant.
And then, you know what? Finish the play. The behind the back. He's able to elude the step. Now, steps around, takes the contact, and one opportunity. That's why we say is the future of the NBA right there.
Winner takes a 3-2 lead in this opening round series. Morant.
Oh! A jawbreaker!
At the Grizzlies' den, it is Ja Morant on the full extension. 2022 NBA playoff.
Somehow kept it alive. They've got the guy with the basketball today. What? Circus shot by Morant.
Another look at that basket by Ja Morant. Look at this shot. Try the degree of difficulty off the charts.
I can say try that at home. Don't try that at home. Leave it to the professionals.
No, leave that to Ja.
Uh-oh. Wow! Goodness! Oh! Look at this. Elevate. Pump. Whew. Incredible. Look at him. He knows. He knows.
The guy still can move without the basketballs. Williams misses that pull-up.
Killian Tilly checks in.
pass.
Look at this pass to Tillman. Sensational jaw dropper. This is one that you just loop and watch it over and over and over again.
Wow. I mean, how perfect it was. Look at it. Bounces perfect to X.
Both go down, but Memphis controls. Right now it's 5-on-4. Claxton, the last one to get up. Morant cut. Oh, Ja Morant!
Ja Morant, you run out of words to describe what he can do. Going for the crank and then spins mid-air. The smooth finish. This is unreal. Look at that. It all in one fluid.
Caldwell Pope. Dinwiddie on a spin away. Oh,
at his partner. He windmills this. Look at the windmill. Head on the rim.
Anderson trying to go up and under. Morant left alone for three and knocks it in. That's a tough play. Feet getting tangled up.
And see, that's nothing. That's not a big deal right there. There's no crossover right there. It was a nice step back.
He'll keep it alive again. Now Morant's nifty move. How about that take and the foul? What a show of his handle.
Claude, have mercy,
Man.
Man. And it's not even the finish, it's what he did to actually get to the finish.
The back, behind the back.
Right.
Wesley tried to lob it. Edey defended it well. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Morant. Jared, yes, to the foul! Simply sensational, Morant and Jackson.
Their defensive end, Morant could have taken that shot, but how about the behind the back in traffic? Jaren able to corral the basketball, even with Wesley all over him, and still able to finish. This is the Grizzlies basketball that we have come to.
Wells to a cutting Morant, a 360 spin in the make. Holy cow, what a play by Morant. Slow to get up.
Look at this here. Ja Morant. But watch how the focus to find the rim again. When he makes the spin, he is already starting to look.
Clark covered up by Porter. 5 to shoot. Morant works against Craig on the baseline. Still with it and somehow reverses it in.
Oh my gosh.
And Michael Malone was arguing for an offensive foul here. But
that is amazing. Creating opportunities, yes. This building will become electric. See if this happens now.
Crowder. Lob. Yeah! Oh, baby! But these guys really love playing with one another.
And they play together in such a nice fashion. We always talk about Morant. What will he do? We'll partner. I guess you will see a steady diet of high screen and roll action and allowing Morant to create opportunities.
Against Pirtle! Send it in, Ja, against Pirtle. Crowd against Jakob Pirtle.
Not again, Mr. Pirtle, not again. Sometimes I might not be able to get all the way, but I can throw it through. As Morant creates another highlight, and Pirtle on another poster.
Wow. They're on the road. Would make sense. Morant into the lane, draws the foul, gets the bucket, and he'll have a chance to give the Grizzlies the lead.
Finish again. How many times have we talked about his body control? Look at where his body is as he's eyeing the basket. That's just tough. That's tough to beat. One more time.
Sixers call a timeout, Alna.
Stolen by Morant. Ja. Wham with the reverse. And he did that in the face of an all-star.
Well, see here, great hustle, great anticipation by Morant. And then he can just create when he jumps. He jumps here, and it's like, well, let me see what I'm going to dunk it that way. I'll turn around. And
advanced his game in year 2, and now he's one of the real stars in the NBA in year 3.
Oh, there's no question. I mean, you can make a case. Wow, what timing for him to make that move. Ja Morant's day right here. Ooh. Up, spin, and get it in the basket.
Showstopper, Ja Morant.
Looking for Morant, who gets it. Morant on the dribble drive. The attack hangs, hits with .5.
Yeah, I said, you just can't let this guy beat you. See, I would have switched that. I think Chris was worried about Bane, but I don't care about the jump shot. Like,
yeah, they beat you with a long jumper.
And run it back and freeze it, and you'll see.
Minnesota does not have a foul to give. 1 minute remaining in regulation. Morant off the bounce. Dunks to tie the game at 108. The fourth time here in the period, but there's Morant to tie the game. Mobley, smothered by Jaren. Loose ball picked up by the Grizzlies. Melton. Lob. Oh, baby! Oh, my goodness.
I thought Melton had thrown this and no way could get it. Morant again catches it behind. Watch this. He's behind him. He catches it, partner, throws it down.
Full extension by Morant. Timeout, Cavaliers.
Backside rebound, Arcidiacono. Markkanen a three. In and out again for Lauri Markkanen. Morant somehow got through the traffic and scored. Wow.
You see the guy behind him, Troy Brown Jr. was trying to lock in trail, but somebody's got to look at that body control.
The athleticism.
Look at that. I mean, just a fake. He basically gave a ball fake.
They lead at 55-54. Shot clock is off. Denver does not have a foul to give. Morant, a 360 spin and a finish. How ridiculous is that? Oh my, he's a bad man.
Bain had it knocked away. Jackson got it. Matherin the other way.
Oh my goodness. He is saying he got it before it got to the backboard. We get a chance to look at, does he, they're contesting it. It may have been simultaneous, Chris. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that would be close.
Yeah, that's going to be close. This is really the angle. He put the ball to the backboard. That's not going.
That's why the Knicks have been able to successfully double team this guy.
Morant goes inside, reverse, count it, and the foul. A sensational move from Ja Morant, and a chance for a three-point play.
Looks like it should have been a foul. Well, how look, he keeps his head up, and the hang time, and then the creativity. Rock me, baby, off the glass to shoot one as well. So he just skies as high as he can, hangs there, draws the contact to finish.
Irving threw it to Conchar. Lob. Morant.
He dunks it behind him. Look at where his body is. He's under the basket.
He is.
His head is looking up at the rim as he puts the ball through.
Ian Eagle along with two-time national AAU champion Grant Hill. 120-99. Bringing out some nasty stuff.
Bird, there must be something to that red clay in South Carolina, because Ja Morant, explosive.
No Tyler Hero in here, so they can they can switch everything, which they did.
Morant goes on Ware, step back, and it goes! Ja Morant wins it for Memphis. Snaps the Heat 6-game winning streak. What a tough basket that was. And the shooter's touch. He called game.
I mean, this isn't easy. Ware does a good job. Ja was able to create enough.
Aldama may have gotten a piece on that layup attempt, and now Wells is running for Memphis. Morant gets the step. Morant, the spin and finish! That was saucy.
Watch this one. Up, spin cycle, hang, finish on the other side with the left. That is pretty. And look at his eyes immediately back to the rim where he's at. The amount of hang time and ground he covers.
The Grizzlies again doing a good job of holding the Spurs to one field goal attempt.
Ja again dunks it. Wemby sent it in.
To elevate before Wembanyama can get back. And hello, Wemby, let me introduce you to Mr. Morant. Y'all haven't met before.
Should have been an and one, by the way.
Look how quickly with the quick crossover, little bulldog move there, and then Morant.
Last possession of the third quarter. Morant splits it. Morant! Big finish at the rim. They will take a look to make sure he got it off in time. Did he? Oh yeah, he did. They'll count that one. Morant, a ferocious jam over Hachimura.
20 for Mitchell, 27 for Bogdanovich. Valanciunas leads the Grizzlies with 22. Ja baked it in, and a 4-point chance for Ja Morant. On the shot is the ruling.
I guess they're going to call it there with the arm reaching in.
He beat Anderson to the ball. Now he tries a quick three. And an air ball for Avery. Desmond Bain, lob and a throwdown. Look out, Ja Morant.
Look at this guy. Look where he is. He has to, his head literally had to avoid the rim. This guy was up there. What a play by Ja Morant.
We had nothing in that half, but guess what? We're still right here. Good defense, Melton.
Melton with a knockaway. Grizzlies with numbers. Lob, Morant.
This is he windmills this because the ball is lower than the rim. Watch this. Little windmill, he doesn't have it and still able to throw it through with two hands. Look at this. Little head's on the rim. He was kissing the rim.
Good no call, I guess.
Oh, my goodness. Ja Morant behind the back and then the finish. That's why he's an MVP candidate.
Just waiting for that big to step out there.
I mean, that's
that's working in tight spaces. That's the ability to use your hand to get to where you want to on the floor and then do it.
Seth Curry, Joshua Okogie, Nick Smith Jr., and Taj Gibson. Hornets have now turned the basketball over 6 times, and it leads to a Morant two-handed flush.
Look at this play by Morant. I mean, Pippen just throws it up there. He just throw it up. You know that young guy.
A 2-point lead. There you go, JJ. Into the backcourt for Ja. 10 seconds to go. Morant, the crossover, the dish, and Clark, the flush to tie it.
We've seen some great execution from both these teams. So they get Ja Morant in the backcourt. They spread the floor. That allows Ja to get ahead of steam. And once he gets that secondary defender in help, he finds Brandon Clark. And as you said, Ryan, the chemistry, the timing between these two guys.
Because the one thing that Taylor Jenkins talked about in his pregame interview with you was he wanted to see the Grizzlies get their swagger back again. They can find their swagger here at home.
Morant, no look to Tillman for the dunk.
No, we talked about this Grizzlies team, ball and body movement. That is epitomizes it there. Nice hockey assist by Desmond Bain, but how about Morant with the fire of the pass?
Karam's out to Anderson. Here is Morant turning on the burners. Oh my! Wow! What a ridiculous finish from Ja Morant. There's that behind the back move from Ja Morant.
Well, just watch where he starts it. That starts at the free throw line into the chest of the
5-point Boston lead. Jackson's got 11 here in this first half. Nice pick by Anderson. Morant leaves it, give it right back. Morant. Oh my goodness! Oh. One more look.
Wow, I'll tell you, when you can throw lobs to your point guard, that gives you quite a weapon. This guy is.
Bulls only down 10 with 2 minutes to play in the half. Oh, that screen. Oh, Ja Morant! That was impressive.
Wow, that was a nice play.
Wow.
Watch this. See that screen? Anderson came back. Look at that move. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh. And it's a great play set.
I'm telling you
great
what.
design.
as well this morning.
Yes, he did. Williams and Ja. There's 40 inches on your head. Morant with the punch. Work comes out, Doris.
I mean, look at the unselfishness, the anticipation, Bain, the push ahead quickly. I mean, listen, they don't care who's finishing. They just want to give a highlight.
The Spurs are 8 of 20 in the quarter. As a result, down double digits. There's another spectacular play as Morant sets up Clark for the dunk.
Here's the alley-oop. He's going to go behind the back, splits the defense, and then throws it up there left-handed. And the move is absolutely world-class.
And it's 9 assists, 8 rebounds. Davis asking for it, intercepted. Bain on the move. Bain, lob it up. Oh, Ja Morant can fly! Well, I'm going to say this.
Watch Dennis Schroeder. He just stood there. If I'm Darvin Ham right now, I'm not happy with that. I'm going to have a conversation with him and say something to him about it because, yeah, you turned it over, get back on defense because not you allowed this to take place for Memphis.
Making his presence felt here on both the defensive and the offensive end, knocking down multiple threes this first half.
Morant behind the back, another Aldama three, another make for Santi.
As Morant gets to the basket and then just the behind the back and Santi shooting with confidence. Man, look at that degree of difficulty. And the thing about it is, it was a perfect pass. Look at it.
Yeah, it's right on the money.
Shooting pocket.
Yep. And Santi loves to keep Levine, and it's a fourth steal for Kyle Anderson. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Grayson Allen lobs it for Morant, who jackhammers it down. But again, Kyle Anderson, man, that's 4 steals tonight. His 15th multi-steal game this season.
Partner, he caught that ball outside the backboard. He catches the ball outside the backboard. Still has enough height. Look where he catches that.
Big make by Bain. Gives him the gooseneck. Got to get back. Marketing going long. Oh, by Morant. A sensational skyscraper block. Jared for 3. Nearly banked it in.
Look at this. That's amazing. With the left hand, again, making sure. Look at this. Top of the box. Had to avoid the backboard. With his
Dame kicks it to Hezonja. Hezonja pump fakes against Allen. Melton gets the loose ball, and back come the Grizzlies. Up top to Morant, and he finishes. And so the Grizzlies using turnovers for buckets on the other end.
Are killer versus the Grizzlies.
Wall crossing over, driving, blocked by Clark. 3.5 gone by. No look, Brooks with the finish. Gorgeous setup by Ja Morant.
Of this Rockets team, the Grizzlies will have opportunities. You see here, Brandon Clark does a great job of jumping straight up in the air. And then from there, the Grizzlies off to the races, and Dylan Brooks able to get his second lay-in.
Ball poked away. Here comes Adams running the break. Bounce pass to Aldama. And Morant somehow a three-point opportunity. Unbelievable. Houdini.
Come on, man. I mean, you just look at this play, had nowhere to go. And Morant just tosses it up, takes it on. Jeez. What a shot by Morant.
This season. Oh, yeah. Dylan Brooks. New Orleans asleep at the switch, and a great feed by Morant, prompting count now. Morant, little bowling ball delivery. Brooks puts it down for a 7-point. Milwaukee starting to find the range from 3, but it may be too little too late. Farid, speed dribble. Oh, yes, and the foul. He somehow spun it in.
Oh, man, that's a dangerous play, though, by Antetokounmpo. Look how quickly the Grizzlies change into the floor, and Ja Morant, being the best of them all, gets grabbed 3-4 times as he goes to the basket and still able to, look at this, contort and finish that shot.
Bain, a height advantage, lost it. Reddish has it, throws it ahead to Brunson. Brunson goes inside, layup, block from behind. Oh, what a block from Ja Morant. Here comes Morant the other way. Lobs it in, and Clark throws it down. Brunson took a shot.
Memphis 8 of 9 from the field. Morant, he lost it in between his legs, and that ball was tipped, so he's allowed to go back and get it. He's going to have to heave it. Morant!
Jaw dropping. You want to see Ja Morant with a highlight. It's not a dunk, but right here he's eyeing the shot clock. He was like, okay, you gonna give me this space?
But it just all felt very natural and regular.
Listen, this team has a very good chance to get another championship. When you look at the way Giannis is playing, the depth of this roster, I really like where they are right now. And I also really love that pass from Ja Morant.
No-look lob to Jaren Jackson Jr.
We see Ja right here. Look at this. Quick lob pass, no look, just cutting up.
Ja Morant and birthday boy John Conchar. Morant's got an alley to the rim. Oh, wow! And the foul! Holy cow!
Did I say it earlier? Welcome back, Ja! Maybe they forgot, partner. He had been gone for a couple weeks. Maybe they forgot. Well, introduce yourself to Kenyon Martin Jr. again. Maybe the mask. He didn't know who he was because of the mask.
Bain drives on Horton Tucker. Wraparound pass. Morant got it back. Behind the back to Jaren for the dunk. How pretty was that? Very pretty.
So here with Ja Morant behind the back. He sees Jaren. He makes sure they force him with his eyes. He's able to move the defense to get Jaren this easy two-hand slam on the interior. Look at that. Perfect behind the back pass.
You're going to spread the scoring around a little bit. You're going to spread the rebounding around a little bit. You're going to play good team defense.
11-2 run by the Rockets. Morant with a corkscrew.
Come on now, Ja.
Houston, he likes this humidity.
Look at Ja Morant. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Isn't that great?
Oh, man, what a shot.
6-point game. Grizzlies, this is where they have gotten to cut the deficit, but then Boston has had a steal, a block, 7 assists, and unafraid to wipe it away when it gets close to the glass. Look out below, John Conchar.
That's a tough one.
Here's Morant, bodies full.
Ladies and gentlemen, wait till you take a look at this. In the pick and roll, gets a full head of steam and just catches a body. D'Angelo Russell just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And Ja Morant just wakes up and chooses violence.
Morant's going to get a head of steam with a chance to win it in his return. Here goes Morant. He spins. Morant scores! And the timer expires. Count the basket. And Ja Morant wins it for the Grizzlies.
I don't know that there's anybody in this league that can guard this young man one-on-one.
He went for 13 in the third. He scores 14 in the fourth.
Coming the other way, bad right hand and all, the trailing Bane, wide open, three. Oh, Morant shoots in and puts it down. Where did he come from? I've got to ask you, where did Ja Morant come from? I mean, with all the other big bodies in the paint, it's the littlest player.
Use the rim to be able to get that finish.
Edwards fade away, spoons out. Tap rebound, Gobert lost it. Here's a run out by Conchar. Lobs it up. Yes! Holy cow!
He throws this out of nowhere. He's running, he just throw it up anywhere. Go get it, Morant.
Wow. What an alley-oop catch by Morant and finish. Timeout, Minnesota. Williamson going left. Roddy going one-on-one with the defense. Morant spins, drop off. Roddy scores!
He's able to jump step through to get the finish, and then Roddy, good defense, and then Morant eyes behind his head, but the spin, when he made the spin, was able.
He loses it. Scramble. Here comes Ja to Melton. To Ja. Oh, Ja. Dropper.
Driving inside. With the Memphis Grizzlies, you can't go in without a plan. You have to be able to jump stop, because otherwise that's what's going to happen on the other side.
Every time I think I'm amazed.
Shot clock to 5. Morant up in the air. Shot clock to 2. Puts up the 3.
Wow. Heady veteran play right there by rookie. Too much is an understatement. He was all over the place tonight.
1 rebound away from a triple-double, 26, 10 assists, 9 rebounds.
Martin switches out on Morant. No whistle. It falls.
On the road. I mean, this young man. My goodness. That's.
Morris on the wing for 3. He's hitting well over half of his threes the last 16 games. How about that play from Kyle Anderson?
Let's watch now. Heads up, pitch it ahead. There's a breakdown by the Clipper D.
Right to left hand, drives inside, ball deflected out. Memphis continues to hustle
That ball's on the rim, and he had hops on that play. Morant on the rim. The night through 3, and then Ja Morant. We talked about his performance last night, Matt. 34 points, but
He sweeps it out. Robinson quickly to him. Good hustle. Broken up. The Kyle Anderson steal. The lob for Morant. Big time finish for the rookie at a Murray stage. Rookie point guard has hops.
He runs the wings so hard.
There's Kyle Anderson, the former Grizzly. Take the rookie LaRavia into the lane, and Jake LaRavia got the defensive stop. Oh, what a tap behind, and a flush by Clark.
And Ja Morant getting busy in transition. How about that left-handed top pass?
One by Houston. Here comes Green, 1 on 3. And look at Morant coming out of nowhere.
Second look, and he comes back and gets it. But look at Ja Morant, and I mean, he wasn't even on our screen coming down, and he goes out here flying, has to duck from the backboard.
The first pick of the 2020 draft. Edwards with 7 already as Morant soars to the rim.
This is why this organization is so excited about the future of this franchise, because Ja Morant, this kid could very well be the future of this league.
Kick to Dosunmu. Shut off. Back to DeRozan. Deflected and stolen. Morant to Jones to Ja Morant.
Oh, wow. Oh, man, he went upstairs to get that one. He's going to give it up. See how he gives it up? And then he had time to look around to see where the defender was. Yep. He wanted to make sure that there was no one that was going to be able to block this, but, man, I tell you.
And into the hands of Ja Morant. In transition. Oh, what a sweet move in the dribble. And to the left hand and finish. How many guys in the league can do that?
This full speed. Watch this. He's going full speed. How do you guard this? You can't guard it. Let me express this.
Now, you coached Drew Eubanks as part of a Pac-12 team in Australia. Am I remember that correct?
Yeah,
Morant. Posterizing Drew Eubanks. That man is a family. Timeout, Memphis.
Morant tries another. Tillman, the offensive rebound. Back to Morant, up and under, off the glass. He spins it in.
His dad called his play trash.
Coming off a 15-point game. Did it at the free throw line in Indiana Wednesday.
Morant hammers it on Lopez.
This is what he will do to you. He is not afraid. You play in drop coverage as a big. He's coming right at you. And Robin Lopez is not the first big that he's done that to.
Don't give the Wizards any type of momentum.
Morant. Oh, what a find for Tillman. 4th assist for Morant.
I mean, watch this pass. This is wraparound. Wagner doesn't even know that Tillman is behind there.
Well, look at Westbrook. His head's on a swivel. Where'd it go?
Well, a little fake of the behind the back there. Gets them looking.
Morant drives for the tie. It's in with 1.4. Phoenix calls its final timeout.
We don't talk about this, the talent. It's not just talent. It is about when the moment is biggest. Could have had an and one with the bump there by Bradley.
12 threes made here in the first half by the Grizzlies. Kuminga backs down. Finds Green. Morant blocked it. Ja Morant denying Draymond Green.
How about this block from Morant? Look at this. This is talking about the dedication to the defensive side has been the biggest adjustment.
With Aldama and Morant, Conchar, Bain, Morant will take it and put it. Oh, Allen shot. Oh my! Hold on to your hats. It landed on that shoulder. Watch this. In flight over the reach of Wade and down.
Oh my goodness.
Falling one way, throwing the other.
Outshot Houston by percentage. Here's Valanciunas missing a 3. Brandon Clark. Oh, Ja Morant.
Made people feel any other way with this two-hand finish here up above P.J. Tucker. And yes, that is your starting point guard for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Irving against Morant. Irving, blocked by Morant! We're going to overtime!
And length to come up with a huge block on Kyrie Irving. I almost forgot, though, that it could have got the ball and called a timeout.
Running rebound by Ojale. And then Dillon takes it away. Lob! Miranda!
I don't have to do it with my hand, but hear about Dillon Brooks with the setup. He sees Morant running. The left hand, he almost jumps towards the middle, has to catch the ball to the side, and it's still high enough. Look at this. Boy, that looks like me on the Nerf hoop, boy.
He's an unbelievable athlete. Unbelievable athlete. Ja Morant rings the bell with the left hand. Maybe only one person in the building is not impressed by that, and that's David Thompson.
Huff passes out of the double. Extra pass. Morant drives, got by Richards, hangs, and banks it in. Somehow, otherworldly athleticism from Ja Morant to give the Grizzlies the lead.
Box out underneath, but here's Morant again. The ability to adjust, but it's the hang time and glide. He started outside the paint on the left side.
Drives, fade away, it's a three, it's off the iron. Offensive rebound, Clark. Lob, Morant with the punch.
But you see here, off the offensive rebound, look at the setup. How about just hang up there, but catch it with two hands. This is how I used to do it, Petey. Catch it with two, throw it down with authority.
Here's Anderson, defended by Randall. Into the paint for Valanciunas, spinning inside, knocked away by Gibson. Here comes Barrett. And that's blocked from behind by Morant.
And this is the block by Morant. Right there on IQ.
Williams got a lot of time to look at that bucket.
Bible unable to get it off of his ankles. Behind the back from Morant to Williams.
Just the hustle. Grizzlies gaining control. How about that behind the back pass where they're good at transition.
Wizards don't have a foul to give. Morant on the runway. Levitates, hangs and hits. Oh my goodness. 6 consecutive 30-point game.
Behind the back, finish with the reverse. And you got dance moves? Oh, I got dance moves.
Morant behind the back to the cup and a jam. Sensational and the foul.
Here's the handoff behind the back. Two defenders there. Take the hit to the head and the finish. Ja Morant bringing these fans to their feet.
Aaron Gordon with a foul, and again Steven Adams helping to pave the way. BC 10 for 10, the 9th assist for Morant tonight. Nance, Ja Morant. The ultimate denial
of all time, but how many point guards do you see come from the weak side and throw it into the 8th row of the stands? Look at this. You can't even see the basketball he threw it so far.
Clock at 11. Harden takes it in, loops it up, no. Claxton mistimed his jump. Morant in transition. Oh, Ja Morant with a man's jam.
My goodness, this was electrifying. Look at Ja. The crank, the throwdown, filthy.
At about 2 points a game. Here's the quick inbound. Midcourt, Morant. Good! Beautiful arching shot to close out the Grizzlies with a lead of 3.
Brown only 1 of 6 now from the long line. Morant scoops and scores, and the foul. But this is amazing stuff from number 12.
Boy, put him in the spin cycle, and not just a spin cycle on the move, but I got to spin, locate the basket. How about the English